All right, we have Princess Diamond Olivia today, and she is ready to go. She is ready to have fun. Okay, ready? Come here, Olivia. Okay, ready? Good. Oh, no, you didn't like that one? No? What about this one? Yeah. Good. Ah. Ah. Let's try again. Oh, she's not even in them. Good. Good. Ready to look it down? Good. Good. Very nice. Very nice sitting down. Wait. Ah. Try again. Wait. Touch. Yes. Very good. Very good. Our impulse control exercises she's doing really good. I really like what I'm seeing there. Olivia, ready? Sit. Good. Wait. Ah. Wait. Touch. Yes! That's very good. You're so tiny. You're not even in like half the video. I'm going to have to move. Here. There you go. I'm going to move this back so we can all see ya. Okay. Oh, I need to raise this back leg too a little bit. Okay, just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. All right, all right, you're in there. Good. Wait. Wait. Touch. Yes, very good. I love there. She's very, what's the word? She knows the no reward marker really well, the NN. She knows that super well. Yes. Wait. Touch. Yes, very good. Nice job, smart lady. I love that a lot. Very good. Ready? Good. Oh, I know. That's big, huh? That's big scaries. Ready? Front. Sit. Wait. Wait. Touch. Yes, good. There I switched hands and she was like, I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to, I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to come to. Right there. Okay, let's do one towards the camera. Wait. Yes, very good. Awesome job. Your impulse control exercises are doing amazing. I love that. Now, I'm not giving her a treat for every single one. She's going to have to do maybe 2, maybe 3. I don't know. I'm doing an intermittent schedule with her now that I see she has these behaviors down. Olivia, sit. Wait. Good job, good girl. So she gets loves. Ooh, I made you pee. She gets loves, but she doesn't get the treat. She'll get the treat every couple times she does it. That's why I'm still getting the behavior I want. I'm still seeing that behavior. I know, I gotta clean up your peepins real quick. Real free. I got you all sorts of excited with my pet. It's the rate of reinforcement is how we continue the training process, how we up the training process, raise the bar, I guess, per se. And we go from a continuous reinforcement schedule. So a continuous reinforcement schedule is obviously every time I see the behavior, you get a treat, And she's like, awesome, I know every time I get a treat. Well, to keep the behavior going, because not every time, we don't get, rewarded for everything, but most of the time we do. We want to let her know that. So we're going to move into an intermittent reward schedule. That's what we're doing right now, and that one's like playing the slot machine. We keep playing the slot machine. We put money in and we lose our money. But we keep putting money in. Very odd. But we keep putting money in because we hope that we get that big reward, which is why she's going to do it. If we keep her on a continuous schedule and we never move to the intermittent schedule, instead of a slot machine, it's like a Coke machine. If you put money into a Coke machine and one doesn't come out, your first reaction isn't to put money in again. It's what's wrong with this machine, we hit it, we kick it, but we're not putting more money in. And that's what's gonna happen if we stay on a continuous schedule with her. When we move to intermittent schedule, that's when she's like, ooh, is it coming? Am I gonna get the treat now? Am I gonna get the treat now? And that's gonna keep the behavior going. I know, Olivia, I was doing so much talking. I know. Come on. Come on, ready? You ready? Sit. 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 Good. Wait. Touch. Yes. Awesome job. I'll give you a reward for that one. I love how she looks at, like, she's looking on the ground like, did you drop it? No, sometimes we're not going to get the reward. We're going to have to do a couple sometimes. Oh, you don't like that one? I have a whole bunch of different ones in here, but you don't like that one. What? I'm going to have to empty this out. What about this one? No? Ooh, the next puppy who comes in here is going to be so happy because you don't like it either, because you left all the treats on the ground. Where's that bag? Here we go. Here, I know you like this one. Ready, sit. You're a camera. Olivia, good. Down. 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 Yes. Good. So here I'm getting really picky with her. I'm not letting her do any other behavior. When I ask her down, if her butt leaves the ground, I'm giving her the no reward marker and taking that treat away. Olivia, come here, come here, come here. Olivia, come here, Olivia. Come here, come here. Yes, good. One thing I'm seeing right now, recalls. We need to work out a recall. She's having a really hard decision when there is a decision to be made. So when there's something cool to smell somewhere, versus coming to me, if that's a really rough decision. So right now she's smelling over there. Olivia, come here. Come here, Olivia. Come here, come here. Good job. Nice job. The first rule of recalls. You like this? No? Yes? No? No? No, we don't like that one? Why don't today it's funny, everyone's deciding to pick the same treat today. Okay, good job. Good job. The rules of good. The rules of recall, good, are that, I'm very odd body language right now, I know that. I'm probably very hard to understand. Good. Yes. Yes. Very nice, thank you. Very good. Sorry, rules of recall. Number one is that when you start a recall, you finish a recall. It's never like, Olivia, 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 come here, come here, come here, and then, oh, she's not coming, I'm gonna stop now. And the reason we don't do that is we don't want her to think, okay, mom's gonna yell at me, 4 times, and then she's gonna quit. That we want her to respond to it, whether it, oh, what a good girl you are. Whether that does take 3 seconds, 30 seconds, 3 minutes. Who cares? Somewhere along those lines, she's making a decision to come back to you. And we want to reward that decision. The second rule of recall is where we mark the behavior that we like. A lot of people will wait till the dog comes back to them and be like, good job. As soon as she turns her head to look at me, I'm marking that behavior with good girl. And then she will instinctively, hopefully, come over to me to get the treat because I've used the reward marker for her. Good job. Nice. Okay. Go smell over there. What's over there? Now I am the coolest thing in the room because I got the treat. What about this? Look at this over here. What about? Okay. I'm gonna ignore her for a second, just so she gets bored with me and goes and smells. Olivia! Come here! Olivia! Yes! Good girl! Very nice! So I didn't wait for her to come. As soon as her head, or her eyes really good choice. Thanks for coming over. And that wasn't a long decision either. She made that pretty quickly. Good job. I know, every time I give you a treat, you're... also with the rate of reinforcement, so the continuous reinforcement versus the intermittent reinforcement, it's important to know when to switch to that as well. You see with the recalls, I'm rewarding her every time she's coming over to me, because I can tell this behavior is like I'll call it like a fledgling behavior, like a baby behavior. She doesn't know it well enough. So to keep her motivated giving me that behavior, I'm gonna keep rewarding it. As she does better and better, then I'm gonna turn that into that intermittent schedule. But for right now, since it's not the best that it could be, I'm gonna continuously reward it for a little bit. Oh, are you throwing up? Girl, what did you eat? Oh. You feel better now, though? You feel better? Here, I'll give it. No big deal. No big deal. See, it happens. It happens. It happens at a time. No big deal. No big deal. Oh. I don't know what that looks like. Cheese. Did you eat cheese? What did you eat? Oh my goodness. What did you eat? Okay. We're going to lay off some treats right now. We're going to do all verbal and physical praise, just because once your body throws up, once that muscle's in the pattern of throwing up, the odds of you throwing up again are super high, so I don't even want to get your stomach agitated anymore than it has to be. Good job. Good girl. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at this over here. Ooh, go check that out. Olivia, come here. Good girl. Nice job. Oh, good choice. Look at girl. Damn good girl. Damn my nice girl. Damn my nice girl. Hey, Olivia, ready? Oh, what is that? Olivia, come here. Yes. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Another rule for recalls is being cooler than whatever the distraction is. Luckily, these are minor distractions that I have here. You know, they're not moving, they're not living, they're not running around. I throw it, that grabs her attention, but after that, it's kind of boring. So then I'm pretty cool because I'm the only one here. Yes, yes. You want to work with minor distractions and then slowly make them harder and harder and harder. Right now, if I were to go outside and there was another dog and I had her on a long line, so like a 20-foot line, the odds of her coming back to me right now are very slim. That's a hard choice to choose between me and another dog, and I don't think I can outpull a dog right now for her. So that is, we work on it over and over and over and over again with little distractions, slowly making them harder and harder and harder and harder. So that way, when the super hard one comes, we're ready for it because we've been practicing it 1,000,001 times. Olivia, come here. Come here. I know that's really cool. Yes, good job. Good job. Recalls don't even necessarily have to be, I know you're such a sweet girl. I know your belly's upset, huh? Got a little belly upset. Yes. Recalls don't have to be 20 feet away. Right there, I called her 1.5 feet away. Or I can call her even if she's distracted. A recall is saying her name and having her pay attention or come over to you, whether it's an inch, whether it's 2 feet. Olivia, come here. Come here. Yes, good girl. Oh, Olivia, come here. Oh, yes, good job. Very nice girl. Very nice girl. The reason we don't quit, she knows that I'm not going to stop until she comes. Good job. So might as well get it done with. There, she made 2 decisions. She thought about it and then smelled something and then was like, no longer am I coming over to you. And that's fine. Good job. Because I have all the patience in the world, lady. Yes, I do. I could do this all the days. I could do this all day long. Yes, yes. Oh! We do trick. You do trick. Can we get it down? Come here. Down. Yes. Oh, try it. Sit. Down. Oh, try it. Sit. Oh, whoa. Bless you. One more. No, you good? Okay, sit. You got it. Sit. She's like, you don't have treat. I actually might have to go potty. We're walking around very erratically. Is this the potty dance? You're making me nervous. I'm not sure if there's just the smells in here. There's so many smells that she's like, oh my goodness, so many smells. Olivia! Come here, come here. Olivia! Come here, come here. Good girl! Good girl! Yes! Yes! Good job! Good job! Good job! I want her to know that every time she comes, there's going to be a reward of sorts. Right now, my reward is love. Every time she comes, she gets a really good lovin'. It could be a treat, it could be a play with her toy. But she doesn't have to come to me just when she's in trouble. It's always going to be a good thing. Way more than it's going to be a bad thing. There, and I have to switch up my noise there. I do a little whistle because that smell in that corner, I don't know what's over there. Olivia! Come here, come here, come here. Olivia! 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 Come here, come here, princess. Olivia! Olivia! You ready? Come here! Come here! Olivia! Come here, come here, come here! Yes! Good job! It's super easy to get frustrated. I don't get frustrated with client dogs. I could literally do this I could do a recall for an hour and it not bother me. But with my own dog, I remember, we were in the learning phases of this and he was like smelling everything else or going to chase something and I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this for another second. It can be easy to be frustrated, but we have to remember that this is hard. This is a very hard exercise for them. The choices of, ooh, this new smell that I haven't smelled before over here, this is different. I know I choked there for a second. But we really need to remember how difficult it is for them. So we have to stay peppy the whole time. Say if ever, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so frustrating, this is so annoying. Get your one recall, have her come back to you, and just be done. Anytime I'm frustrated when it comes with training, I just end it. Nothing good comes out of it. If I'm not happy, peppy, excited, I don't even bother with it. I don't even train because there's no point in it. I want them to be excited about this and I don't want them to think of training as training. I want her to be like, oh, this is the place where I play the whole time. Oh, that's really cool. Or the place where I get treats the whole time. That's really awesome. I know I'm gonna get a toy out. I'm gonna step the game up with some toys. Let's get this one, maybe this one. Oh, so we do, I heard a cry. We like these, huh? I don't even know that you can pick this up in your mouth, so let's not do this one. What about this? What about this? What about this? What do you think? What do you think? Oh. Can we sit? Yes, good job. Bring it here. Bring it to it. She's like, I just want to check it out. I know, there's a lot of noise distract. Oh. That was itchy, huh? That was super itchy. Are you gonna bring it here? Good girl. I like that she. Yes, we rotated because yes, I was seeing if you bring the toy back with you. I want to see if you bring the toy back. Say. Sorry. There. I know. I'm gonna give you a break for a second. There, I asked for a sit. She gave me a down. It's super important. Although she gave me something nice, and a lot of times we're like, oh, she's so cute. I'm gonna do it. I'm not going to with her. We need to get, we need to raise the bar, and we need to get what we asked for. So there, I said, and okay, sit. Yes, good job. Good job. Oh, good girl. Bring it here. Pick it up. Get it. Good girl. I love it. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Let's try this one. Over here. Sit. Yes, good job. there when she didn't give me the desirable behavior, a lot of people be like, oh, it's bad. Like, it's bad because she didn't sit down. Like, no, she's not being bad. She's just not giving me what I'm desiring, which is no big deal. So all I did there was I let her know. I said, that's the no reward marker. So I'm letting her know verbally that I'm taking the reward away. And I put it behind my back. And then I asked for it again, or I didn't even ask for it again. She actually gave it to me in between that time. So I got to throw the reward. But it's super important that we take that reward away physically, like in her hand, out in front. So now I'm putting it behind her back. Now you made it go away. That behavior makes your treat go bye-bye. Daddy has some treats to go bye. Yes, let's try that again. Ooh, you gotta bring it back to me, Liz. Ooh. Do you like this way? 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 What about over here? What about over here? Sit. Yes, good job. Good job. Very nice. No? You want to go chase this ball? Oh. Sit. So the treat or the reward is taken away. Try again. Sit. Yes, good girl. Very nice. We really want to teach her the idea of behavior consequence, because every action does have a consequence, whether good or bad. So we want to let her know, whatever action you choose, I'm going to let you know good consequence. Good girl, you get whatever it is I have. Bad consequence, it gets taken away. And this is a really good time to learn behavior consequence because, it's a toy she has, but what it turns into down the road once she understands no reward marker and the reward marker a little bit better is it turns into situations. Say she's, eating a shoe. So she has that shoe. Instead of you going over, taking it away, or saying leave it, whatever, you would just say, You're telling her that behavior is the no reward marker. You don't get a reward from me. So she will leave the behavior she's doing and try a different behavior. So leave the shoe, come over to you and sit down. Leave the shoe, come over to you. As long as she leaves the behavior she's doing and goes to a new behavior. And that's, we build the behavior consequence method, I guess, or we build that way of thinking for them in these little games right here, where we ask for something really tiny and we're really specific about getting the one we want. Olivia, good girl, yeah, good girl, 2 decisions. I like that, that's really good. Do you like this? Do you like him? She's over here, it's over here. He's over here. He's over here. You were interested, now you're like, I smell him. He's not that cool. He's not that great. He's not that great. Ready? Sit. Try again. Sit. Ready? Try again. You're over him. He's not that cool. He's not as cool as you thought he was. I'll get a different one. We'll get more. Is your hair nice? What's that weird itchy thing you're doing? Oh, you have a stray. You have a stray. Courtney's gonna fix it. Courtney's gonna fix it today, I promise. She go fix her. Ooh, okay. Let me get a different toy here. I'll get this one. We'll get a whole bunch. That one I'm getting. This one. Yeah, getting that one. Okay, so now we have new toys. So they're going to be interesting just because she doesn't know what they are. She's going to want to check them out. Ooh, okay. Ready? Sit. Try again. Good job. Good girl. Very nice job. Yeah, she's not even necessarily wants to even play with it. She just kind of wants to see what it is. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Very nice. Awesome choice. That's a very good girl. Is that cool? You don't chew any? You have such a tiny mouth. You have such a baby mouth. I don't have anything for your baby mouth. It's so tiny. Ready? Come here. Come here, good girl. Can we sit? Oh, we can't smell it. Sit. Ah. Try again. Ready? Sit. Good girl. Very good girl. Awesome job. I love that she gives a down. I don't want this to seem like, oh, I hate downs or, I'm mad that she's giving me this down. That's not the case at all. I love that she gives me, I love that she's thinking, but it's just not specifically what I'm asking for in the moment. And I want her to know that it's not just about giving random behaviors, because it seems like she just kind of does something and she's like, that usually works. But it's about listening. It's about listening to what I'm asking for, because I might not always be asking for a down, and I can see this, she's doing this with me, she's like training me, because she's so freaking cute when she does these things. I almost want to be like, oh, you're just so cute, fine, like, you did something really good, but that's not benefiting her and her brain. You say, I'm too smart. I'm too smart to not be doing all the smart girl things. Down. Good girl. Did you do roll over? You did a halves. A halves. Good job. Over here. A half roll over. You have a half roll over. I like it. I like it. That's really good. That's really good. That's a very nice girl. I like that a lot. Awesome. Is your belly feeling better? Was it just a weird mixture of whatever the heck it was you ate and my treats? Yeah, it was just too much. Too much of a weird mixture for you. I do want to get into leave it with her, because leave it is also another one that could be used situationally as well. So like that smelling over there, leave it could work really well to have her come over if she's really like, I don't want to come over to you. A leave it is just saying leave whatever you're doing and come to, it does mean come to, it's supposed to mean leave whatever you're doing and come over to me, but really all the idea we want to get across is leave whatever you're doing. So say she's smelling over there, and say leave it, and then she'd walk to a different section and smell. So leave it isn't like a recall, having them come to you, it's just having them specifically leave whatever they're doing, whatever's in their mouth, whatever that's, certain situation is. The recall is still the one, to come to you, and then the no reward marker, goes really hand in hand with all of those. Good job. Good job. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for my kisses. You want to leave it? Do you want to leave it? Do you want to? Because we're going to do it. Nice job. I think her belly is okay. We'll see. I'm going to give her literally crumbs. And if she's having issues, we will definitely 100% stop. Hopefully that was just a fluke, man. So with leave it, I start with what's called the poison pill. I pretend this is a poison pill because then it lets me know she can obviously never have it. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to hold my hand out there. So I have a treat in my right hand, and I'm just letting her sniff it. As soon as she pulls her nose away, I'm going to good! I'm going to reward that. Awesome job. Nice. Good. Very good. Wow. I feel like we went over this at one point. Let's see where we're at here, though. Good. So right there, I'm not saying anything. I'm rewarding her decision. I don't want to add a new word and a new behavior at the same time. I want to understand her to understand the behavior first, and then I'm going to throw that word in. Good. Good. I think I missed it. It's hard to see with your hair. It's hard to see where your nose is. Yes, it is hard to see. You're killing it, girlfriend. You are killing it. Yes, very good. She's definitely ready for the word. She's pulling her head away within the range I'm looking for is 2 to 3 seconds, and she's doing it within 1 second. So it will look like this. Leave it. Yes, good. I'm saying the word well before my hand is out in front of her face. So it'll look a little bit like this. Leave it. Good. That one was a little longer. That's okay. Leave it. Yes. What is this weird stance you have going on? Your legs are one way, your back legs are one way, your front legs are the other. You're funny. You're a funny girl. Leave it. Yes. Good job. Good job. We'll do one more. I want to make sure we're ready for the next step before I go into. Leave it. Yes. Good job. That was really good. That was within 2 to 3 seconds. So now the next step is I'm actually going to be setting it on the ground. My hand's going to be right there and I'm going to be ready to grab it. Also, there's no duration to this. If I set it down and she doesn't go for it, leave it. Good. Then there's a crumb. I know, I'm only doing crumbs because her belly is achy. I'm going to reward her. So it's going to look like this. Leave it. So she got up. Good. Leave it. Yes. Good. Ooh. She got up, but I marked it already, so I have to reward. If I use the reward marker, I have to reward. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good. That was a fluke. She didn't even see me do it. I reward that. I really want her to get in the habit of keeping her body down. She didn't move her body, so technically she did what I wanted. Leave it. So I'm using the no reward marker every time she moves. Leave it. Yes, good, good. That was better. That was super good. Leave it. Yes, very good. Leave it. Yes, super good. So you see there's absolutely no duration. I'm setting this tiny amount of time. Leave it. Leave it. Yes, very good. Right now, she's probably associating this behavior with a down too right now. That's okay in the beginning. Pretty soon I'm gonna have her do it in a sit. Leave it. Yes, good job. I'm gonna move it to the other side and throw off our game here. Leave it. Good girl. That was duration too. I let that for longer than I normally would. Didn't mean to, but I did. Oh, you're gonna smell it? Leave it. I know it's harder to do when you're in a sit. Leave it. Good. I do want to get her in a sit though. Okay, ready? Sit. Come in. You got it. Yes. Good. Leave it. Yes. Good job. Good job. Awesome job. Oh, I don't think I pointed this out either, and I do want to make sure I get this. The reason I call this the poison pill and it's in my right hand is because I never want her to get this. The leave it, she's never gonna get. She's always gonna get the reward from my left hand. So I've been going like, normally I would have them ready in my left hand out of the picture, and then bring it around from behind my back and reward with that. I'm letting her know that the leave it, you're never gonna get. It's never going to be rewarding. The only thing that's gonna be rewarding is if you don't go towards it, then I'm gonna give you something special. Leave it. Leave it. Yes, good. She did that in the sit position. Very good. Leave it. Yes, good. Leave it. Yes, very good. Awesome job. So she's doing this amazingly. The next step is kicking the prey drive in by having it move. I'm going to drop it now and see how she reacts. Leave it. Good! That one actually bounced way too much for the first time that I would have liked. So I was nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh! But she did it. I love it. You showed me, huh, girlfriend? Leave it. Good. Awesome job. Leave it. Good. So I'm still saying what I want her to do before I do it. So that doesn't look exactly like real life, but it looks more so. Leave it. Good. Standing and didn't walk towards it. That's really good. Leave it. Good. Leave it. Good. Nice job. Good job. Leave it. Very good. Very good. What a good girl. What a good girl you are. Leave it. Yes. Very good. Very good. I love that a lot. That's super good stuff. Awesome. So good job. Good girl. I'm going to end that exercise there. Good job. It's just mentally a lot, and it gets a lot too for the owners because it's just a lot of new information. So that's the fourth step of it, being able to drop it. The next steps from there on are dropping it higher, 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 and higher. Eventually, if you're standing up and dropping it, you don't know how far it's gonna go. You don't know where it's gonna go. It gets crazy. You don't know if it's gonna jump. Like, you don't know. But by that time, we've been practicing it, so much that it's easier for her to make that decision. She goes, I know I don't get that because you're gonna give me something else instead. Yes. Eventually, after you're able to stand up and drop it, it can roll right between her legs, and she's like, nope, because you told me to leave it. That's when we're ready for the next step. And the next step is to make it look more like real life. Real life, a leave it, say food related, something you dropped, isn't going to look like you're staring in their eyes, leave it, and then you accidentally drop something. That's not how real life works. So we're gonna make it look more like real life. So instead of me sitting on the ground or me standing facing her, I'm gonna walk around the room. I'm gonna walk around the room, and then I'm gonna stop. And then I'm gonna say leave it, and then I'm gonna drop it. So it's still not exactly like real life, because again, like real life, you're not going to have time to say leave it, but I'm setting her up for success right now. We're making it look more like real life. We're taking really small baby steps so we lay a perfect foundation down. Yes. I forgot what I was saying there. So it will look, like you walking around the room, stop, leave it, drop it, and then she'll be like, what? Oh, she said leave it, and then we reward. Then, only after you practice that, where she couldn't care less every time, then is when you start doing the cold trials where, she never knows. You don't say leave it until you drop it, and you kind of just see how you go. Don't ever be scared to go back steps. It's super important that we lay these steps correctly and that we have the best foundation ever, because even if we skip steps and say I were to skip steps 2 and 3 and go to step from 1 to 4, and she was doing it today, and she was leaving me dropping it every time, well, that behavior would fall apart eventually. Whether it would be a year from now, whether it would be, sorry about that. Is it still recording? I think it is. Okay, I think we're still recording. Whether the behavior falls apart a year from now, a week, 2 years, the behavior falls apart at some point because we haven't set them up for success in every situation. So they won't know how to use that behavior when leave it is something that could be potentially dangerous. So you might actually need it. Courtney just messaged me. She goes, can you get Olivia for training before I give her a bath? Yes, I can. I have her. See, I have her. She didn't even know I stole you. Ooh, she didn't even know I stole you away. Ooh, she's so bad. She's so bad. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, my ADD just kicked in there. But yes, leave it. Leave it's one of those things. This is really a dramatic example, but it could happen. Say you have a pill and you drop a pill on the ground. She doesn't know the difference between a pill and food, and she's gonna go for it, and it could potentially kill her. If she eats whatever this pill is. You don't want to wish you had to leave it or wish you had laid those foundation better then. We want to practice this so when we need it, we have it. So don't be scared if you see, okay, I'm skipping all over here. If you see that she's not doing, I can't get my ankle comfortable. If you see that she's not doing so great, go back a step. It is totally fine. And you're gonna see too, dogs just like us, people, they have their good days and their bad days. There are gonna be days where she's gonna be on fire, and then there's gonna be days where she's like, I don't wanna do anything, I don't know anything. And in those days, you're gonna handle your training differently. So you might have to go back 2 steps on the really bad days. You might get to learn 3 new steps on the good days. But it's super important that if you have to go back, even if it's just for 1 day, even if she was doing great the day before, to go back. Because again, when we need it, we want to have it. So that makes sure that we get that. I know, I want to do something fun with you now. I love, sit. Yes, good. I love teaching through tricks. Why I love teaching through tricks, it takes kind of like the stress off of the relationship between our dogs. I feel like we feel pressured that our dogs have to know, sit down, stay, have a good recall. Like, we feel pressured. So if they don't do it, we immediately get frustrated or mad at them for not doing this behavior, which technically it's not bad that they're not doing it, it's just not what we want. But with tricks, it's like, when am I gonna need her to spin in a circle or jump off a wall or stand on her head or balance on her back feet? So we don't really care that much if they don't get it right away. But it's a great way for them to start problem solving, for them to start using their brain more. Because like they say, a body in motion stays in motion, a body at rest stays at rest. Mind in motion stays in motion. A mind at rest is gonna stay at rest. If we don't get her thinking, she's not going to use her brain because she doesn't have to. And unfortunately today, the average dog life, they don't have to problem solve at all throughout an average day. Their food is presented to them, their beds presented to them, their shelter there, water there. There's nothing they have to think about because it's given. So this is a way to get their brains going, so that way, in a time where she does have to make a decision, it will be better than if we haven't practiced problem solving at all. Then we're not going to get any good, responses because she hasn't practiced making good decisions. So we're going to do a little trick here. Lydia, come here. Come here, come here. I know there's a smelly over there. Come here, baby girl. Come. Come here, Libby. Come here, Libby. Come here. Good girl. Oh, so close. Olivia, come here, come here, come here. Yes, come here. Good choice. You like that whistle? You like that whistle? Good job. Good job. Ready? We sit? I know, my thing beeped, huh? Oh, good. Nice job. She's like, what in the heck are you doing, lady? I actually did what I don't like that people do. Yes, good. And I said the word before she knows the behavior. I want her to get the behavior down first before I add the word in. Good. So anytime I'm brushing the back of her paw and her instinct is to lift it up. Oh, sit. As she lifts it up, I'm going to reward her. Try it. Sit. Nope. Sit. Come in. Good. Good. Nice job. I'm not grabbing her paw. It's super important that we don't make that decision for her. Good. Nice job. Just as soon as she lifts that paw. Good. You gotta come over here. I can't chase you. I have a bum leg. You ready? Sit. Good. Try again. Over here. I know. This is a ton of problem solving. She's like, I don't know what you want from me right now. This is confusing. Sit. Good. Try again. Over here. Over here. I know. So right now we're getting that frustration. Come over. Good. Okay, let's try again. I know you're doggies, huh? Can we sit? Oh, over here. You gotta come over here. Come on. Come here. Yes, good. There's that small recall, or short recall, I guess. Not small. Sit. Yes. Good. Yes. Very nice. That's a very good girl. That's a very good girl. Come here. Come here. Good job. Very good. Sit. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Good girl. I'm gonna end there because I can see her getting I hate your hair. I can see her getting frustrated with me. It's the frustration is that going down, laying down, not even wanting to come back, even though I have a really good treat. The step she's on right now is me agitating that paw and her picking it up and me rewarding it for that. That's where I'm at with this behavior. Good job. Good job. That's super good work. I'm going to continue to build on that. And all I look for is progress. I just want better than the last time that we had worked on something. That's all I look for with these dogs. Better than. But the worst, I have so much of your hair in my mouth. Did I lick your hair or something? The worst thing that we can do is push them when they're frustrated. I know me personally, when I get frustrated and someone tries to get me to do something, I legit will blow up. Like I'll be the person who flips a table, and I'm like, this is stupid. I'm done with this. I don't work when I'm frustrated. I 100% don't learn when I'm frustrated. So when they're frustrated, it's important to recognize that. Can I sit on the tree? No tree. Here, there you go. It's important to recognize when they're getting frustrated and know when to stop. Because nothing good happens when they get frustrated or when we get frustrated, either of us. Good job. Here, I'm gonna get up. Let's review all of our stuff today, ma'am. Here, let's pick up these toys. Yeah, I should teach you to pick up all the toys for me. Nice job. That's very good. Yeah, we're gonna put the toys away so there's no distraction, or minimal, I guess. Minimal distractions. Let's see, where are we on time? Okay, perfect. This is perfect time for review. So we went back to our impulse control activities. Sit. Wait. Touch. Good girl. Yes! Very nice job, Olivia. She's doing awesome. So that's in the intermittent schedule phase. Our recalls. I don't want to push with the recalls, or with the leave it, or with the paw. We did a lot of stuff today, because those are still new behaviors and she's a little bit frustrated. So ending on a good note with her doing that. What? Why are you so sad? Okay, I'll sit with you. I'm sorry. I did not sit with you, not petting you. I'm very sorry. But there's those ones are the newer ones, or maybe not even newer per se, but just the ones she's not the best at, that she needs a little bit more work with. So those are the ones to continue. I'll go over again. So having our impulse control, our sit stays and our down stays and our weights. Practice those. She's doing awesome on it. The recalls, continue to practice those, whether short or long. Our leave it. Continue to practice those, see what level you can get at, how high you can drop it at, and see how far you can get with that. Her paw, see how far you can get with that, but mostly it's for you to see how she learns and how she takes information and grasps it and how she problem solves. It's really cool to see that in their eyes, to watch them problem solve and figure out a behavior. It's super, super awesome. I feel like I missed one. Recalls, leave it. Is there another one? Our impulse control, recalls, leave it. my brain is so blah right now. But yeah, this was a lot of information for her, and I could tell, you know, she tried really hard. And I can tell you guys are doing work. Her sit stay, or her weight, her impulse control, for especially being a little baby, is really good. So I know that that's been worked on. I see that. That's great. Let's just work on these other things. We have a really nice foundation laid with her in general obedience. We're putting that polish, you know, on the outside of it, because has that great temperament, great personality. We're just shining it up, making her the best Olivia she can be. She did awesome. If you guys have any questions, definitely message me and let me know.